back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. We are in part 14. So, went ahead and messed with the inventory once again, so we are looking pretty good. Remember with this round that the body armor will be available, but it will be available for discount in another chapter. So, you could decide to buy it now or just kind of hold off on it. You can shoot down the bird nest here if you want to, but it's associated with the request, so we are going to do that in the right order. And I love this a lot. Like, I love this so much. This is just fucking nuts.
This is messed up.
Exactly. So, like a little stillborn mural of a Plaga. You know? It's just insane, dude. Like, the level of grotesqueness that they went for in this game and, like, to make us feel like we were really in Resident Evil, like a horror game still, they nailed it. Okay? So this door will be locked. And then this upcoming bit, the red zealots were always the tougher zealots to take down, but in the remake, they gave them an entirely new ability, and they absolutely need to be like the very first target that you take down, because they can turn other people into Plaga instantly. It'll stun you for a bit. They'll do like a little chant, and then they're gonna stun you for a bit. Then a lot of different people will start becoming Plaga. So flashbangs, a good weapon like the shotgun, high damage and things like that are going to be your best friends here, and you need to prioritize killing the red zealot like pretty much instantly before he starts getting the battlefield really crazy. Come over here. The consign, the crimson flame, the voice of the pestilence dwells in the flames, leading the pitiful souls to salvation. Consign the crimson flame to its rightful place, for you shall be enlightened and the path revealed. So, puzzle. And we need to find the stuff.
Is he doing this?
Yep. So that's what you can expect from here.
Just don't mind me.
That is missable dialogue if you go in guns blazing or get caught. So, if you highlight and present yourself in the middle, he's going to see you. So you want to drop this, it'll kill the Plaga at the bottom, but then you want to hightail it and get immediately over towards that guy. He's going to like jump around and stuff, and it makes it really difficult to keep up with him. So just kind of do what you got to do. Let's see if we can get this guy to kind of come underneath first. And then that would be great. face.
Not bad, right?
I don't get that at all, man. Come on.
Out of the way.
It's just nothing more than irritating when you know their movements, but it just the brain doesn't calculate, you know. All right, so we got the Crimson Lantern that burns with red flame. Cool. And then we got a mirror with pearl rubies for selling only. So you get 10,000 for that as well. I think I'm understanding why I'm an 80% shooter, and it's just because of dumb mistakes like that, you know? Like, I'm going for headshots too each time, which is not really helping the accuracy department because it's such a small target. And you really do want to kind of aim for, you know, like body parts as well because it also can down them. I just have such a hard time with doing that, especially like playing the Resident Evils all in order. And, you know, you're kind of taught in the other games, 2 and 3 remake, to shoot them in the head because the zombies will take a lot more damage and go down a little bit more quicker than they would with body shots. So we also have that playing into the factor too. Get a yellow diamond for actually crushing everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna make more of a conscious effort to kind of start shooting at the legs and bodies and stuff like that, because then accuracy will start going up as a point. Even though it is like a little bit of a waste of ammo, and when you shoot them in the head, they're in a stagger stance for even longer, because who likes getting shot in the face, right? And it says that I'm missing item pickup here. Don't understand. Oh. It's always the stupid little ones that just kind of hide out in the corner like that. So that's it for this room. This room could have gotten a lot out of hand if you let that Plaga guy just kind of run around here. He will stun you. He will get those Plaga dudes all over the place. That's why they give you red barrels like crazy, because you're probably going to run into those instances a lot. But anytime you see those red guys pop out, it is time to hightail it towards them and then eliminate them, or they're going to make the game super tough. So this is a nice little room. This is a callback for sure. You want to unlock this. Make sure you unlock this or you're going to mess yourself up.
It's locked.
So when we first played it, we thought the broken butterfly was going to be in this door because that's generally where it's at. You needed Ashley to kind of come back and backtrack, and then you go over here. She'd unlock a door, you go through, and you get a Magnum for free. Not this time. This time you had to buy the Magnum. And I'm still a little sour about that decision, but it is what it is. So instead you'll get a different item in there on the trek back, and along with different enemies that appear when we go backwards.
stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
Last person I thought I'd run to here.
Should have been the first person, Leon. You already know. So yeah, little dangerous flirting, I guess, by the two. So they know each other very well. Okay, we got the lithographic puzzle. I do not enjoy this puzzle. You can lose a lot of time on this one too. The changes between your standard assisted and your professional hardcore runs on the patterns you have to do. Grab the extravagant clock. That will be that. And you can hear the swinging and swaying. That's item somewhere around here. I think I'm missing something. We got lock drawer again. I don't remembering something completely different. I thought you had to do something with the deer heads, but I guess not. Alright, so a little bit of a puzzle here. You generally just got to match up the associated puzzles and stuff like that. So if you actually like take them and you rotate them, you can see like that one's a shield with a square, and then this one gets kind of etched out. So you have to do process of elimination here. So you have a blue hexagon, and if we kind of take a look around, we're like, all right, that's the only blue hexagon that I got, except for this one. So it could be either of the two. So we just kind of move them around. And then we leave that there. And then now we got a problem here, right? Because now we have a helmet that needs to go over there. And we don't know if it's a hexagon or not. But that's pretty much it. That's how you solve that. Now there's a quicker and more easier way, like with a couple of button presses so that you can have faster times. So just keep that in mind. But honestly, it's a really easy puzzle. And then this fucking part is so good.
Right. Need to find Ashley.
Sure do. Illuminados 3-2. Hear the signal echo through the mountains. Rocks become gravel, and the castle walls crumble. Behold the crimson shade of the night sky. A river of tainted blood befouls the sea. Sacrifice your life and the blood of your enemy. Atone for your ancient sins. And we get live Plaga just kind of crawling around there, and Leon's not going to do anything about it. And I love it so much.
Oh, great.
Yep. You're like, what the fuck was that? Small key. So you could take that key and go right back over here. Or you can save it and use the key on that earlier locked door that we found over here in the audience chamber. So kind of up to you how you want to run that through. Now, situation is that we're going to have to run back anyway in order to get this gap in the wall and the treasure, which will allow us to effectively run back up through this door and straight back into this room so that we can get to this locked door. Now, this section coming up, there can be a lot of missed treasure here, so you do want to watch out for that. I would probably suggest waiting until you find the last lock key to open up this one right here. So just hold off on that for now, because once you start doing your backtrack, you're going to come into here anyway. So let's go on ahead and just continue on. And check time real quick, and we're still looking good.
Christ.
Oh, that was a bug. Yeah. Like, literal bug and a bug, like for the game bug. So, he's not supposed to just kind of float on top like that. I don't know what happened there. Just weird shit. But yes, those things are extremely fucked in this game. So they used to be a little bit of an easy enemy in the older one, but this time around, they are absolutely horrifying, and they transform our dudes into crazy guys, you know, crazier guys.
Something's bound to catch your eye.
Indeed it is.
Welcome. Got a selection.
So this section can be made a little bit easier if you buy the body armor, so that you can take a little bit more hits. But honestly, you should just kind of learn the routing, because that'll be the easiest way to deal with the section.
A deal well struck. Will that be all then? Come back and
If you're low on ammo, go ahead and start crafting whatever you might need to craft. But we're looking actually pretty decent. I think the only thing I would consider right now is probably more TMP, but we're looking really good. And then I would save in a different location, because unless you really want that locked door now, then go back and go get it. But you're going to have to backtrack, like I said, and you'll come across it anyway. So what's going to help you in this section now is to kind of look around and see what's going around here. And if you have any of these kind of showing themselves, I would just shoot them now, right? Because then you can kind of pop these dudes early. Just make it a little bit easier on yourself. And we got Crazy Plaga already kind of starting up. We got some dudes up there. So you're like, alright, turn around. Let me grab my boomstick. Let's see here. So we'll store that for now. Bring this one out. I don't know if that was a waste of ammo or not. That thing wasn't taking any damage.
All right.
Oh, dear Mr. Kennedy, you appear to have lost your companion.
She said meeting you once was enough.
How convenient, as I was growing tired of the blood touch. Let us play this game of ours in true Salazar ways.
Hello, stranger.
I mean, honestly, that really does help a little bit too because it clears up some inventory space from the rifle ammo that was just sitting there. Um, but I will not save that because I missed a few shots that were pretty stupid.
Give me a break already.
It's a big old little puzzly section right here. You're supposed to match these up to
You guys see how
this.
this works?
Yeah. I was like, I got it. No explanation needed.
Coming.
And then all we really got from opening it up on this side was just the access to the ladder instantly. But we don't really need that. We need to open this gate. And kind of peek to the sides and be like, oh, what's over here? Okay. But yeah, just keep it open because you have to come through here anyway. So I think because I ran backwards and disrupted that scene over there, they were kind of drawn to me. But from what I remember, the bug crawls, jumps on the zealot right here, and then you kind of have to deal with him like that. And then it's these two are hanging out in here, and then you can shoot that down. But honestly, those traps don't even do anything to these guys anymore. So then it's all puzzles, 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 right? So then when you unlock stuff, you want to go backwards and check stuff. Because if you remember, the doors were kind of holding us back. And you're like, oh shit, it's locked. Then you're like, oh, it's not locked anymore. Cool. Just jump up. I'm pretty sure that I hit the fucking L1, but okay. I could be like, what are you staring at, my dude?
Sorry, must have slipped.
Then all that for another ornate necklace, which is always welcome. Then just coming through here, you can see this is just another path, the block path that we had. But you wanted to take that route so that you could get the treasure. Let's get their attention. Whoa. Well, that wasn't cool of you. Not a big fan at using red greens when I don't have another yellow present, but I'm kind of out of options right now until I can get back to a typewriter. Guess we just have to be careful. Huh? I was about to say, hold on. Oh no! Oh, that's funny. That's a whole restart too. That's not good. Not good one bit. Okay. Well, that happens. Can't say I'm really happy with that at all, but I kind of had it coming because I was dancing around. I should have just used the healing item.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Yeah, I guess that went better with that guy, though. I guess I could have shot it right there. Now I see.
Give me a break already.
Out of the way.
I guess it didn't even matter. Okay. Not really happy with that at all. But it's okay. Sometimes it happens, I guess. That's pretty much how that section should have been handled to start with, so that was kind of my fault for forgetting how to do that. I just hate that they're so accurate. Like, they're really good accuracy with those damn crossbows. It just hurts. I want to antagonize this guy. I would just rather bring them towards us than going in there with them.
Not bad, right?
Like, brother, how many shots do you take? Like, that was kind of good, but you're really annoying too. Okay. Then we can see one of those again. I'm going to pop it now. And then this is where this whole section goes off the walls.
Another one. You guys are really starting to become a giant pain in my ass.
So to start out, you want to run to the right here. Get yourself inside the building. Climb up this ladder. This is really missable shit right here. I missed it my first run, so. Sit behind the wall. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Right here would have been the Salazar doll. I could not find that thing to save my life the first run. I was like, where is this thing at, dude? This is brand new to the remake as well. They did not do this section for sure. Let's take off. So you have just enough time in between runs, like as soon as he chucks them, to get to where you need to get to next and make use of that. So that's how you get that treasure that was all the way up there. It's really easy to miss. Like, real easy to miss. Okay. And then pretty much when you're looking at these sections, you want to stay behind these big ass things right here. Kind of give a look behind you, see if there's any items worth picking up. When he chucks the rocks, kind of run forward, look around. Ready, set, go. Just give yourself enough space to maneuver. Take off. You won't have enough time in between, so just get behind the wall. Then here, get behind here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and he'll, yeah, like that, he'll kill the guy for you. And then other times, oh god. Oh, folks. Usually they flank the same direction, but he decided against it. Shit. Jump, Leon, jump. Fuck. Next point is to identify where you need to go next. Oops. Yep, I knew that was a mistake. That was a very irritating hit. Climb up and just go.
Yes. Cannon.
So really bad hit on my part. I wasn't supposed to take the rock damage, but I popped out and it just caught me. And this is why I like to do this now, because this, I think this is a harder area to kind of run back towards. So ornate beetle, pretty cool. Lapis lazuli and fine gold. Unleash the cannon. Oh my god, man.
Out of the way.
These are very, very bad mistakes. Like, this is shit that is starting to really kind of irk me right now. Because I know better than that. Just taking unnecessary hits for no reason.
Get ready.
Adios, you son of a bitch.
All right. Open for traffic.
I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. I'm not really happy with that section at all on the high wall. First off, died. Second off, fucking took unnecessary hits and then got slapped with rocks. So sometimes you step away from a game too long and that's going to be the result, you know? Is what it is, I suppose. But now that we got all the sections pretty much ready for backtrack, the only real reason that you would even backtrack towards this area is to get that locked door if you use the key on this one instead. But like I said, I wouldn't do that because it's just easier to get this because you have to come here anyway, pop through the door, run that corridor, and then boom, and then get the hell out of there. Instead of run back all through this shit once again just to get down here. So that's something I actually did when I looked at the map because I was trying to map route and I was like, yeah, that seems kind of stupid. I don't want to come back here.
Sorry. I've had my fill of you guys.
So that was a nice little jump scare there. But you can still kind of go back now if you want to. aren't locked. Yep, so a completely brand new section of the game. This was never a thing in the original, so they changed that up by a lot. And it's a lot of what they took away from the castle too. Without spoiling things, they did re-add it back, but at a different time. Let's just say that, okay? We will cover that obviously when we get to it, but yeah, the castle is definitely the most changed, by far the most changed in the entire remake. And if we take a little gander down here, we have the hedge maze.
Ashley, where are you?
I'm not really sure I really like the maze this time around. I mean, it was okay in the OG, but this one, I don't know. It just, something about it didn't really click with me. I didn't really like the whole, like, system that you have to do in there. It's definitely maintained, like, the creepiness. Like, I'll give you that, of what you would think a hedge maze would even be like. It's just, I think I don't know. They could have did something different with it, in my opinion. But okay. So we'll do cutscene, save, because that's the end of chapter, and then move on from there.
Let's stay back. I might hurt you again. I'm so scared. When that happened, I wasn't myself anymore. I was something else.
She must have been terrifying. I know.
You too?
It's okay to be afraid, you know. But you can't run. You gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
I don't know if I can.
You can. Just give me a heads up before you stab me next time, okay?
Leon, thanks.
Oh, so the chapter results, that's going to make me a little sour. Yeah, first death of the game there. It was just me being a dumb, not using the healing item that I had. Get a little too greedy with it sometimes, and I mean, that kind of stuff will happen. I should have just used chicken egg, if anything. Because I knew I made a mistake anyhow, shouldn't have been hit like that. But yeah, this is what happens when you hesitate and you think you can outdo the AI, and the AI just makes you pay. So I got cross-bolt in the back, and I kind of knew it was going to happen when I got stuck on the wall there. The high wall was not really impressed with at all. When I look back on it, I know I made a lot of mistakes, such as like presenting myself out in the open when the rocks were flung, and the hitbox, how that works, was really bad. And just taking unnecessary damage from dudes that I normally never did anymore. But like I said, when you stop playing for a while, you start to forget where they start spawning from and stuff like that. And not a hard chapter at all by any means. It's the wine cellar can be kind of fucking nuts if you let it get nuts. And the body armor can probably change the gameplay for a lot of us. You know, if I bought it, I probably wouldn't have really bitched about the damage too much, but I'm waiting for the discounted price of it, so It was just it was tough. It was just a tough chapter. It's one of those things, you know. Sometimes it's gonna look good, and then other times it's gonna look super bad, and that was really bad. So we'll continue. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go back to the storage so I could pull out a first aid because I have 5 of these things, and I wanted to use that instead of one of my herbs, but I decided not to do that and got the payment for it. Then I accidentally clicked the auto shuffle here, so I have to reorganize my box. I'll probably reorganize when I get upgraded though, because it's not really worth doing it now. But yeah, let us go ahead and save. And then we move on.
Luis, where are you?
Sorry, I screwed up. Come to my rescue, Prince Charming.
I'll show you charming, pal.
Come on. I'm in the ballroom past the courtyard. Don't be late to the dance.
Can't believe that guy.
He's in trouble. We can't just leave him, right?
Okay. All right. Luis is our next concern. We have to get back towards him. We got Ashley back, so it'll be time for a little bit of backtracking at some point. But we must get through the hedge maze and do this part. So, till next time, I promise that it won't get that bad again, because that was truly horrid, and I was not really happy with the ending results there. So, stay tuned for that.